So what's up, guys? We're back with a video here. We're gonna show y'all the Defender. We finally got those tires mounted up. It looks pretty sweet. Yeah. Sorry, the sun's probably bad shining right here, but those is that Valor V14 in the root beer color. As you can see, they're like a kind of like a matte black in the center, and they're the outside, or the ringer in the outside, is kind of like a burnt bronze color, or a matte bronze, whatever you want to call it. But we got the GBC Dirt Commander 2.0s. We had a little, I actually went and changed the tires out. I'd ordered 32 inch tires, and the guy I got them from, when I ordered them, I forgot to ask him if they measured true to size, and they did not. And I went and picked them up and noticed they looked a little small, and the 32s only come up to measure like 30.5, something like that. Is just shy of 30.5. And you know, the Defenders, I already got 30s on it from the factory. I kind of felt like that was going to defeat the purpose of putting a bigger tire on it, because I was wanting to gain a little ground clearance. Well, messaged the guy back and asked him if he had any 33s, and he said he did, and it was only like an $80 difference, $80 difference in it or something like that. Anyway, it took me about he was out of town for like a week, and I waited on him to get back and drove back out to Hendersonville and got them swapped out and everything. But figured we'd do a little video today, kind of testing out how they go. I did take it up behind the house yesterday, I think it was. And we're having the timber logged here at the house and on our property here. And there's an old logging road that I'd made several years ago for like a dirt bike track for our boys. And I made that road. And well, anyways, there's a place up there. I want to take it back. We'll go back up there, and there's a place up the one road, and you cut up the bank, and it's pretty steep. These tires actually surprised me how well they did. I haven't measured what the true size of these tires are. I feel like they're just a little over 32. They do rub very slightly. I don't know if you might be able to see. Yeah, right in there, you can see where they rubbed whenever it's in a bind the other day. I mean, not where I had it cut and it's articulating a little bit, but yeah, I think they look pretty sweet. And those is the 33s, and I am running that 2.5 inch spacer in the rear. That is a high lifter spacer, and on the front I'm running a 1.5 inch rough country wheel spacer. But I did turn my shocks, the preload up on my shocks all the way, and I didn't try to run it with them turned down. I'm sure it would have rubbed a little bit more, but I'd say if I got rid of those spacers, it probably wouldn't rub. But anyways, I think it looks pretty good with the wider stance. But I did notice these tires do have a little bit of wobble when you run. Like, say I went down the road the other day on it and ran to the store, and on the hard top they did have a little bit of shake at about 50 mile an hour, a little bit in the steering wheel. It wasn't nothing major, but they still didn't ride as good as those stock tires. And I know I said in that last video the Defender comes with carnivores, which I thought it was carnivores. Wasn't paying no attention. They look just like carnivores, but it is that Can-Am brand. I guess it's like the XPS or something like that. Anyway, I am going to mount them back up here in a day or two, and hopefully we can get Evan to come over, and whenever I get some time, we'll try to do a comparison of those stock. I can't even remember what they're called. Their Can-Am brand looks just like a carnivore, but we'll do a comparison on how they go versus these GBC Dirt Commander 2.0s. But yeah, we'll drive up here in the woods, show y'all how well they go. I'll try to set a tripod up. I'm just filming with my phone anyways. My GoPros are the older GoPros and they suck, which I think it's like a 7 Black, but they overheat real bad. But anyway, I gotta get me a new action camera. But yeah, let's see here, this is where they've been landing the logs here. This hill up here, I mean, it's not terrible steep, but I mean, you still got to put her in 4-wheel drive. And the other day it was a little bit, or yesterday it was actually a little more muddy than what it is today. I actually had to lock the front end in to get up it, but anyways, it does. I was very surprised that it went up through there, and it's actually a lot drier today than it was yesterday. Road. See, yesterday I just cut and went right up to there. It doesn't look that steep in the video, but it's actually pretty dang steep. But yeah, I'll pull up here and then I'll set the tripod up and maybe film it, us going up through there, see how it does. But yeah, just hang tight. Drive just for together, so I know what to make. Do that to her end lock. I might be able to hit it a little bit harder than I know like that. Yeah, that was it's pretty steep. Like I said, you can't really tell on camera. Everything looks different on camera. But you see my redneck tripod. It's actually a bog pod for hunting. But yeah, we'll throw that back in the back. I don't have nothing to make good YouTube videos, but I just do it for fun. And Evan and I, we enjoy getting out, riding, doing all sorts of riding, kind of riding. My boys actually got new dirt bikes and they're wanting to post videos and talk about them. My oldest, Tyson, he actually just turned 14 yesterday, and he got a 2024 YZ125X, and Trip, my middle son, he's 11. he got a 2024 KX85. They rode dirt bikes since they was, I put them on at 2 years old. I bought Tyson when he turned 2, a PW50, which we actually still got it. All 3 of my kids learned to ride on it. Tyson could ride with no training wheels at 3 years old, and Trip 2. And Tegan, my daughter, she's 8 years old, but she didn't learn to ride without training wheels until she was like almost 5. But she wasn't really interested in riding until she got about that age. But she loves riding now, and she's got a CRF 50, and she rides it. And we got a CRF 110 that she rides around. But yeah, we've always liked to get out and have fun, ride different things. I mean, I love riding motorcycles. Growed up riding motorcycles, and once I got married, gained a lot of weight, quit riding motorcycles. But I did buy the street box back, or that KTM I had, and that Husqvarna. But yeah, anyway, we'll switch back around here and we'll go back up this hill. I did lock it. I got the rear end locked, and I just got it in standard 4-wheel drive. I don't have the front end locked on it. That's the way it did that first time when I come through. But yeah. Got the dog chasing us. But yeah. We own 20 acres here, and I've got my cousin, he's logging this. We had many trees down when the storm come through. I mean, you can see these trees that blowed over. This is the power line cutting on our property. It blowed. That one actually hit the power lines. About caught on fire. But over here on this right side, we got a ton of trees down. I figured they're just going to go to waste. So why not have it logged? And I don't know if I mentioned in that one video or not, where I went up and checked the water. But that's actually what I used to do for a living, was log all my life. That's all I know. And we actually sold out in 2022. It's hard to get help, and it's me, my brother, my dad. It was just, my dad got sick, had some strokes, and he wasn't really able to work. My brother's got a disability, and yeah, anyway, long story short, I sold out. I ain't looked back. Been actually driving the truck, and I enjoy driving the truck. But yeah, anyway, I'm hoping he can get a lot of this cleaned up. And you can see some trees that's down over there. There's a ton of trees down over there. But anyway, back to the side by side. I'm very pleased with these wheels I got. I love the color. I feel like it complements that black. I was stuck between a black wheel or a bronze wheel, and these Valors actually just come out, and like at the first of the year in January for 2025, and I hadn't seen nobody run them until I ordered them. And actually I did see a post on Facebook the other day where somebody had I want to say it was a General, or it may have been a Ranger, just a single cab in like the camo color, and they had a set of them on theirs, and it looked really good. But I like bronze wheels. A lot of people doesn't like a bronze wheel. I do. I actually had a set of bronze wheels on a GMC, or not GMC, but a Chevrolet Silverado 1500 I have, and I loved them. And we actually got a new vehicle the other day, and I'm hoping to actually do some stuff to it. I did order a lift for it yesterday, the Icon. That's like the stage 1, but I didn't get it was actually an open box, and it didn't come with the rear shocks or nothing, but it did come with the front shocks and coils and everything, and I'm gonna put those on the new vehicle I got. We got a 2024 Toyota Tacoma. It's a SR5. I've never owned a Toyota of any kind. Well, actually I did. I did own, I lied. I did own a 95 model Toyota pickup several years ago. It had the 22R in it, and it was a good little truck. It was just a beater. I didn't give much money for it. I think it had a blowed head gasket. I changed the head gasket out on it. But anyway, that I didn't keep it very long, and I ended up trading it for a four-wheeler. I'm terrible for trading. I love to buy, sell, and trade, and I always lose my hind end, it seems like, on everything I do, which my wife gets really aggravated at me. But anyways, bought the Toyota. I'm hoping to order a set of wheels and stuff for it in the next few weeks. Like I said, I ordered the lift. It's supposed to be here Thursday or Friday, I think. The reason we got the Toyota is my wife, her daily driver, which is that little Subaru we had, it's like a 06 Forester. It, transmission went out on it. My son, Tyson, he has been dying for a Toyota for years, and I actually had bought him a truck, and it was a 83 K10 Chevrolet with a LS swap in it. It was awesome, but I forgot to mention on that one video that when I sold it to put a down payment on the Defender, he wasn't too happy about it, but yeah. Anyway, sold it, put the down payment on the Defender. I love the Defender, and I told him, I said, we'll find you something else. Well, I plan wasn't to go buy a new pickup, but transmission went out on the Subaru, and I figured, heck, why not? Let's just go look at some vehicles. And we went and ended up this past weekend coming home with a new Toyota Tacoma. But anyways, let's see if it'll focus in. I think this thing looks sweet. I love it. I don't know how much more I'll be doing to it. I know I posted something like a build series, and I did mention before I would love to have portals or a long travel suspension, but golly, they're so expensive, and I don't know when that'll be in my budget to be able to do that. I do want to add I think it's the Trail Icon center console for the Defender. I mean, you know how it makes your armrest, like moves it to where you can move it up and down. But yeah, so far I'm loving the Defender. I got 629 miles on it. I still have not done the first service on it, just haven't had time. I've been working 10 plus hours a day. I actually got off a little early today, only worked 9 hours today. But I did order the Amsoil kit. I'm going to be changing the front differential fluid, the rear, and the motor oil. And hopefully I'll be able to post a video of us doing that. I've seen a few videos where they've done that online, or on YouTube anyway. But I would like to add a few more lights to it. I know I'd mentioned these rough country lights right here on the front. They're not the brightest. I'd love to have a light here on the pillar and like your ditch lights, and I think that's probably about all the lights I'll put on it. I don't know, I'd really like to have that KC or the Baja designs that go up top across the windshield. I can't remember what they're called anyways. But then other than that, I don't know what else I'll do to it for now. Probably just leave it the way it is, because I'm bad for spending money on stuff that I shouldn't. But you know, we only live once, and the Lord has blessed me and my family tremendously, and He's blessed us with a lot of toys, and we've had a lot of toys to have a lot of fun. That's what it's about. I mean, life's short. There's a ton of people that's all they're concerned about is putting money in the bank, which is a good thing. I mean, I've never been the type that likes to save my money and put it in the bank. I like to spend it and enjoy it. Because we don't know if we're going to live to see tomorrow. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's short, kind of short. I don't know. I have to do some editing here, see what I can get. And it probably sucks, but like I said, we're not professional YouTube guys. I don't like talking on camera. I feel awkward half the time, but you know what? I'm gonna try to get used to it because I would love to post more content, and hopefully I'll get some better cameras and maybe a new action camera and stuff. I'd like to have a drone. That way we can post some more videos and have better shots and stuff of the riding we do. But we're going to run down the road real quick, get all the mud out of these tires. Might run down to the river, run it through the river and wash it off a little bit. There's the new Tacoma. It's in that underground color. Looks pretty good. The wheels is awful on it right now. Can't wait to get the lift and stuff on it, but make it look a lot better. I'll show y'all, let y'all hear like the road noise. I know everything's different on a phone, especially where I don't have no mics and stuff. You can't really hear perfectly on as far as road noise. You probably hear a lot of wind noise. I'll roll my window up here. But these tires do have a little bit more road noise to them. So I got some pretty big lugs on them. Try to get it up to speed here and not get a shot of the steering wheel. Let's see. Run over a dump truck here. See the shake right there. Anyways, it's not that bad. I can live with it. I've had a lot worse vehicles that had shimmy. We'll run up here and see if get these wheels and tires cleaned off. Got some ducks over here in the river. Getting warmer weather. It's actually been really nice the past few days. I love it. I used to like cold weather. Absolutely hate it now. The only thing good about cold weather is getting to ride in the snow, which after 1 or 2 times of that, I'm done with it. But yeah, we'll see if we can get off the road here to the river. Yeah, it drops off too steep. Let's see. Yeah, we can go right down through here. Get her put in low gear. I gotta be careful running over this. I've rode on it a few times, been down here a few times. Where that storm come through, there's a lot of trash and stuff. It's washed up. And I have to be careful not run over a piece of metal or something. That would suck to cut a brand new tire down. Things has changed catch a lot here in our little town where that storm come through. I mean, a lot of it ain't even recognizable where it washed so much stuff out. But this used to be a really good fishing spot down through here, but it's not even. It's a little deeper over there to the far side, but this up through here, it's not hardly ankle deep. It ought to get some of the mud off of it. Yeah, maybe we can, I don't know if we should climb that bank there or not. We'll try it and see anyways. Except I gotta watch for metal. Give y'all another shot of side by side. Maybe it'll look a little better down here in the open. Got some of that mud off of it if the sun don't glare. So those 33s, I think they look pretty sweet. You can see how much poke the wheels has got there. They do stick out. The front actually does stick out a little bit wider than the rear. Sweet. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll be able to post a new one coming up of the oil change, and we still got to do that comparison of the stock tires. I cannot remember right now what they're called. It's just XPS. The Can-Am brand looks like a Carnivore. But we'll try to post the video up, get it up of a comparison. I'll try to do the same, go the same trail and everything as I did with these tires. But those tires, I mean, they got a good lug on them. They look pretty good. It wasn't my first choice in tires, but I was running that sale. I said, heck, why not try to give it a shot and see how they do anyways. But we'll see y'all in the next video. Appreciate you watching. See ya.